Maxima 700 Sport, we're going out for a test. Mentak, make sure to follow us. Let's start, as always, with some technical details about the boat. The Maxima 700 Sport is a boat that is 6.60 meters long. It's called 700 Sport because it has as much space as a 700M or a 750 meters, but later we will go and see everything. The width is 2.55 meters, so the boat is trailerable, and note that it can carry up to 10 people in category C, so with sea conditions. Let's say slightly rough, let's put it that way. And another important thing, it is one of the few boats of this size that can be equipped with up to 400 horsepower, even with two 200 horsepower engines. At the moment, we will go out for a test with a 150 horsepower Honda, and I assure you that even with this engine, it's a spectacle. Here it is, our 150 horsepower Honda VTEC with variable timing, a stunning engine, super quiet. In fact, right now, even if I lower my voice completely and get closer, you can't even hear it. It has a slight vibration, but it's truly music. The stern seats are very wide and super comfortable. Unlike other boats, perhaps in this category, Maxima has decided to do so. A sporty boat, in fact, it's called the 700 Sport, not by chance. Also because of the engine that can be installed, but another important thing is the attention to comfort and safety, something that is often not seen on many classic boats with the central sun deck. Starting from the stern, if we look at the engine passage, the passage in this area here is very convenient. In fact, I can pass in front of the engine without needing to climb over anything, and I also have a step to place my feet. I can move from here to there without any problems. Aside from my balance issues, and the passage is really comfortable, we have a proper walkway between starboard and port. Comfortable, 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 at least 40 centimeters wide. Very comfortable. Stern seating, obviously. Considering that the boat can accommodate up to 10 people, it must be able to comfortably and safely seat 4 to 5 adults. Also here on the stern bench, even in this position, I don't feel any discomfort of any kind. A high quality engine is obviously installed, like the 150 horsepower Honda. Sorry, I forgot the glasses, but also to show you that it's true that a cup holder can hold drinks. Beers, if you're not driving, if you're not the one steering the boat, so you can comfortably place everything you need here. Another little gem, it's true that it's a trivial thing, but often we get lost in these trivialities in extreme discomfort, even on very expensive, very smart, very beautiful boats. Well, here, the console is really clean. It has everything you might need because inside this screen, I monitor both the engine and navigation and also everything, how the situation of my seabed is. But if that wasn't enough, I never know where the heck to put the phone. Look, how cool is this? And I put it there as well. I can also see it. If someone calls me, I can charge it. I have the entire touch panel to be able to turn on, activate or deactivate any accessory on the boat. Well, a smart, intelligent, modern console, and above all, nice to look at. First of all, as I was telling you, comfort and intelligence in the production of the boat. This area has a horseshoe-shaped bench that is very comfortable to accommodate all the people comfortably seated on board. The central part can be completed to transform everything into a large sunbathing area. So safety, first of all, especially if you have children on board. Children, let's assume about 1 meter and 20 centimeters tall, so not exactly tiny infants who move around like crazy inside the boat. The great thing about this boat is that you can go to the right and left of the console without any problems, so you can really move around well, and without obstructions. Moreover, unlike classic boats, let's put it this way, with the central console, the height of the gunnel is fantastic, because if I stand up, it's true that I am differently tall. We have an inner side that comfortably reaches this side of mine, so we have a height of 1 meter and 20. Consequently, even a child of 1 meter and 20 stays inside the boat. You never risk seeing them fall into the sea. If that weren't enough, there's the horseshoe right in front of me, behind me. the captain, the driver, better to say driver, it's awkward to say, but the captain, in short, the one who steers the boat, who drives it, that's said right in front of us. And below me, there's this very comfortable bench for us to sit on comfortably and also safely here. 3 people, even adults, can sit to navigate in the same direction they are looking. The captain also with comfortable armrests. Right here in front of the console, we have the entrance to the cabin, which is a very comfortable double bed. So we also have the cabin, moreover, with the space we see in front. Let's go. To sleep and relax, follow us. Here I am comfortably leaning on the fenders, so obviously they shouldn't be here. The length of the bed, we have 2 meters in length with a width of 120, 140 centimeters, so at the widest point. So let's say it's a 1.5 bed or a double bed. French style, even though the boat is Dutch. There's space to even spend a weekend to have an adventure. Lots of space, lots of comfort. Nice. Okay? But as usual, you know, that if you follow me, I get tired of chatting. Disconnect the ground, so safety, always first of all on the wrist. We engage the gear, step on the gas, and let's go have fun, follow us. Yes. A very important thing for navigation is to cover many miles, consume the right amount, and relax. Therefore, a boat that planes with few miles of speed navigation, I mean in terms of knots, and consumes little, the engine is optimal. Well, Maxima has made an example of this. It has truly set an example. Returning to the topic of comfort and livability, we are traveling at 16 knots, so we are in full plane. At 16 knots with 2 people on board. We consume 19 liters, now with 150 horsepower, and we are traveling at 4,000 RPM. Well, not bad as a compromise, considering it's a 7-meter boat. Let's see, however, by flooring the gas, how fast we go. Safety, everyone seated, let's go. Book there in front, okay? It's really smooth on the way, spectacular. Wow, how smooth. 32 knots. 52 liters per hour at 6,000 RPM. Well, spectacular. If someone wants to speed up, they can easily do it and safely. Let's see, but also in how many seconds this boat can plane. We are in neutral, engage the gear at minimum. 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3. 4 seconds, planing, full, not bad. I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as Davide and I did making this video. The boat sails really well, so just a few details. But those few are really, really important. Safety, onboard comfort, people seated, and a lot of sportiness and speed if you want to increase the horsepower significantly. All the technical information about the boat, everything I mentioned during the video, or rather the data I mentioned during the video, you will find in the drop down at the end of this video or right below this video. If you don't want to miss any of our videos, information, nautical tips, or sea trials of boats, all you have to do is subscribe right here on this channel. From a beautiful spring day, there's nothing left for me to say but fair winds and always keep an eye on the weather. you.